Hey everybody, hey everybody, hey everybody. Happy Monday, and welcome to the conversation. You already know who it is, your favorite kingdom influencer, J.R. Reynolds of EagleVision Productions, y'all. Super excited about today's show. It's Monday, y'all. But before we jump into today's show, I want to give a special shout out to our sponsor, Miss Tanya McClurkin, the Dope Life Coach. Make sure you all go and follow her on Instagram at the Dope Life Coach. No moms left behind. Also, make sure you all go ahead and purchase Prophetess Yolanda Williams' book. No, I am not okay. Excuse me while I unmask, y'all. Y'all know Prophetess Yolanda is not a stranger to the conversation. She was actually one of our co-hosts for all of last month. So make sure you all go ahead and support her. Please, please, please. And lastly, y'all, my grandmother's birthday is June 10th. So this month we are doing a birthday bundle. You can get your t-shirt, you can get your cup, you can get your bookmark, as well as an autographed book by me, The Secret Place. And the slogan for this month is we're decreeing that we are living our blessed life, not our best life, but our blessed life. And that is the life that God has for us. Again, I'm your favorite kingdom influencer, J.R. Reynolds of EagleVision Productions. If you want to learn more about us, you can visit our website, www.eagle-vp.com, or you can just follow me on here and see everything that we are doing. On Instagram, Mr.EagleVision 2020. And if you want to sew into what we're doing, you can cash app us at the $ Eagle Vision Pro. Y'all, this platform is for artists to bring a spotlight artists as well as business owners who are doing positive things in the community. So today is no different. I actually have one of my little nephews with me today, and I'm super, super excited to talk to him. None other than the entertainer, Mr. Josh Mack. How are you doing today, sir?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you so much for joining me.
Yeah, I was excited when I saw that I got invited. Yeah.
Look, you know how you be acting. Your mom talking about. He said, "Is this genre okay?" I'm like, "Tell Josh to come on." No, but I thank you so much. Before we get going into the interview, there's something I do on here. It's called the Eagle Vision Picture Game, and that simply is I usually go down the timeline, but I had a little help from my sister, your mom. There's a few pictures that I want you just to tell me what these pictures mean to you. Okay.
Okay.
Here's the first one.
Wait, what am I? I'm supposed to
just tell me what these pictures mean to you.
Oh, that was a very fun day. That's when I recorded my newest single, Nervous, that came out on May 22nd. That was a really fun day. That was my first time in like a really professional studio, and it was a very creative day. It was really fun.
Come on. And we're going to talk about your new single before the interview is over. Lord Jesus, don't give me, your mom sent me these pictures, Josh, okay?
Oh, so Indigo, my first single that came out on April 3rd, I had this vision because I had planned everything was going great, and then I realized that I had to have an album cover for it. So I went about 2 weeks looking for the best photographers that I thought could put together the best portfolio for what I had in mind. And I realized that the date was coming closer and closer, and it was the weekend of Indigo coming out, or the weekend right before Indigo coming out. And I was like, I can't book anyone this close. So I went out to a park. I found a park on Google Maps. I got dressed up in the outfit that I was going to go in, and I took my camera, tripod, and laptop, and I just took pictures. And one of them just seemed to fit. I edited in Adobe Lightroom, and that's now the cover, which I did not expect at all.
That is crazy. That is what's up. Two more pictures.
I do not know why she said that. I took that picture. We were actually taking pictures for a family friend for the shirts that they made. And I just took my mom's phone and took those.
Okay, cool. That's what's last picture.
That is Miss Lauren Hunt from from Hot
That's
Theater.
not her last name. You heard me, Josh?
Sorry?
That is not her last name.
That is her maiden name now. But Miss Lauren, she is my acting coach still. But I was there for almost, I think, 3 years, and those were some of the best years of my life. I learned so much from her, and I will be forever grateful from both of you too.
Wow, awesome. That is what's up. That's crazy. 3 years, that went by so quick, so quick. So tell us who Josh Mack is, not the entertainer. Just tell us who Josh is.
I feel like, first of all, I'm a perfectionist in everything. That's why I did not expect, if you told me I was going to take my own album cover pictures, I would have freaked out. I would have been like, this is not what I wanted. This is not what I envisioned, but it worked out perfectly. But I love music. I love creating. I've just always been creating, whether it be photography, videography, music, which is right now the forefront of what I'm doing now. And I just love, I love hanging around people, being the funny one in the group. I feel like that's just always been me. Never can be serious. And I feel like you can really get to know me easily.
Wow, yeah, that's so true. That's why when I be looking at you, like we got this connection because I know you being silly. You know what I'm saying? Like it's so fun. Like, come on, Josh. Okay, so no, that is what's up. That is what's up. So, how did you know that you were called to sing and to act? How did that happen?
So I was at my grandmother's house, and I spent a lot of time there as a kid in Ohio. I was born in Ohio. Um, so I was just watching, I get from the stories that I've heard, because I was way too young to even recall this, but I was watching commercials and the jingles that they have in commercials. My grandma heard that I was singing them like perfectly, like so she called my mom and she was like, this kid is actually, like, he's not just like kid singing, he actually is holding a note and tune to these jingles. So my grandma said that she think that I could probably sing. And I mean, I've always been singing, whether it's like soup can labels, anything. I made a song called Chicken Noodle Soup in Ohio when I was little. I made my mom record it, and I had the broom as my mic. I've just, as long as I can remember, I've always been singing, but I never thought of it. I never thought that I could make it into what it is now, like a career, actually something that I could take serious. I always had people that I looked up to. Like Jennifer Hudson was one of my biggest inspirations when I was little. And it's a wonder how I even have my voice today, because I just screamed her songs back then. Um, so it's just always been in my blood, I feel like. And over the last couple of years, I've just really started taking it serious and really embracing that talent.
Wow, that is awesome. Because I mean, when I met you, it was actually church, the Community Church of God in Christ. Shout out to Bishop Matthew Brown. When I met you, I think you were doing a role for, you wasn't singing. Well, you probably was singing, but I didn't see you singing. It was a role in Shop Talk, and I knew it was a stage play, and I knew that you had something. Like I told your mom, I was like, oh my gosh, you have to get him into Hot Theater for Children. And I think it might have took a while, but when I tell you, oh my gosh, like I've seen you, you were in We're on the Street, which is actually my talent competition. You won that. Then I seen you go into the studio, record a song, then I seen you book roles, you know what I'm saying, just to see you start, you know what I'm saying, and the sky is the limit. So before we keep on going, your mother is saying chicken noodle soup was a hit. Then my mom is saying hello, hello. Then Isaiah, he says, what's up, Josh? And then my nephew Kaden is saying hello to you as well. So tell us, do you prefer studio or singing live? Which one do you like best?
I'm going to be honest. I mean, both of them are just like such it, they're enjoyable for me, but I really just like the creative process behind layering and just like putting everyone's minds together and creating something from scratch in a studio. That's just always something special to me. But performing is just a whole nother adrenaline rush that's just so much fun. And yeah, I would never trade that for anything. But if I had to choose, it would be recording for sure. I love the
Wow,
release. It's for me. Yeah, I liked it.
that is crazy. Okay, so let me ask you this because you are an actor. Do you prefer stage plays or film or on TV?
So honestly, I when you I remember you've asked me that question when I was in hot theater, and back then I said that I wanted to, or I liked film a lot more, but now it's again with the adrenaline rush. It's just like you can only get it in one take, and it's just so much fun, like the chemistry that everyone has on stage. That's my favorite. So
Wow. Okay, so can you tell us about your last stage production that you were in?
yes, God's Plan, written, directed by Mr. EagleVision. That
Oh,
was super fun. um, and I was blessed to not only do it once, but twice. And that was just so much fun.
wow, awesome. Yes, and man, people are loving it. People are loving it still because it's actually, I'm gonna have to send you the link. We have it where you can see it online or purchase it online. So I'll send you that link so you can look at it or whatever. So I know you are a trained actor, a trained actor. What is one of the most important things that you learned in hot theater to help your career?
Oh, I feel like realizing, I remember Miss Lauren said something about um, realizing that this is a just like a one-on-one conversation with the other actor. I don't know if that's how she put it, but basically like you just bounce off of one each other, or one another, and it's natural. You don't really, if as long as you know, as long as you're listening and you know kind of how the basis of the scene goes, then it's just very natural, and you can just go back and forth, and it looks and it feels to the actors and to the audience like it's really happening, and this is something real. I remember thinking about that in God's Plan, and some of the scenes, because I cannot even begin to um, relate my life to what Keyshawn went through. But I feel like I tried to put myself as much as I could inside of his shoes. And um, when I was talking to the other actors on stage, we were just going back and forth, and it just felt really real. And for some moments, I felt like I was Keyshawn myself, and it was really weird. It was like, whoa, hold on, what's going on here? But I felt like I was just in the scene for a second, and
And that's how it's supposed to be. That's definitely how it's
yeah,
supposed to be. That
yeah.
is what's up. We have Jordan Brown saying, "Go, Josh!" Hey. Then we have your uncle,
Uncle
Uncle Anthony. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, cool. Before we wrap it up, tell us about your two new singles and what was the inspiration behind both of them and how we can get those.
So I came out with Indigo first on April 3rd, and then Nervous a couple weeks later after that. And to be honest, the inspiration for both of them, so many people, I mean, so many people have asked me like who they're about, I have given no answer. And
Yeah,
honestly, to me, I don't even know. I don't even know. I write, when I get in a writing headspace, I'm not even thinking about, there's just so many emotions and just like thoughts running through my head that I can't even pinpoint where they're coming from. And I feel like it's just a whole bunch of experiences that either my friends have had, from even characters in TV shows have had. I feel like that's just the artistic side of songwriting. You can write it basically about anything. You can make a character in a whole nother world and write it. But I feel like those two songs, I wanted to create lyrics that other people could really relate to, and I'm going to leave my personal life out of it and let people step into it. themselves.
Facts. And that's what we do as entertainers. It's not our personal life that we're giving. We're giving y'all what we want y'all to see. So we have your aunt. Saying she is so proud of you. We
Thank
have Mr. Rain, Mama Hot Theater. She says she loved your hair. That's the artistic side. All right, cool. So tell us where we can purchase your music. And then before we leave, can you just encourage some up and coming talent or just somebody in this time, if you don't mind?
So you can get my music on all streaming platforms. Type in Joshua Mack on Apple Music, Google Play, Spotify, even YouTube. Type in Joshua Mack. It's on my channel. And you can listen to Nervous or Indigo right now. Also follow me on Instagram at Joshua C. Mack.
Cool. So someone told me to ask you, well, your uncle told me to ask you, why did you stop your YouTube channel? And that's a good question. Great question.
Yeah, it's a good question. As I said before, I just I've always been in just a creative mindset, and I've always switched between music, videography, photography, and then at that time, I was just really heavily devoted to videography. But now that's kind of stepped aside, and now music is really my forefront. But I mean, it doesn't mean that it's gone forever, because I really love editing and videos. Yeah.
And I agree. I'm just like him, because I used to tell you all the time, Josh, you know, that I'm like, YouTube. I was watching your YouTube, so at least give us something, man.
It's gonna come back. It's gonna come back soon for sure.
Cool. So this has been a great interview. I'm so proud of you. Honestly, I remember the beginning, you know what I'm saying? I know the sky's the limit, but go ahead and just encourage everybody, somebody who's watching, someone who's wanting to stop but might not know, wanting to start but might not know how. Just say an encouraging word if you don't mind.
I would just say, just go. I really started this whole journey of trying to release music probably 2 years ago. I said I was going to release an EP to a cold crowd, which was not going to work. But I told myself I was going to do that. I had written so many songs, probably hundreds of songs that I would not even want to listen to. And I don't think anyone would want to listen to right now. But I think it's just part of growing. And if you just do it, there are so many times where I've said I've set dates and I keep telling myself, well, maybe we should work on this, or maybe we should hold back on this or something like that. Just do it. No one's going to condemn you for something, because this is your art at the end of the day, and you can only grow from it. So just do what you're going to do.
Man, that is so true. Just do it. Everyone's saying they're so proud of you. So proud of you. Also, they need more videos. So I need you just to do that for us, okay? All right, Josh, I thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
No problem. Good night. All right, everybody. That was Mr. Josh Mack. Mr. Josh Mack, great upcoming entertainer who is doing here in Atlanta, Georgia. So proud of him. He actually, like he stated, he was in one of my stage plays, God's Plan, and he also won the child's part of our talent search, which is called Word on the Street a few years ago. So super excited about everything he's doing. Don't forget to go ahead and follow the Dope Life Coach, Miss Tanya McClurkin, on Instagram. Also, our other sponsor, No, I'm Not Okay. Sometimes we're not okay. Excuse me while I unmask. Make sure you all go ahead and purchase Dr. Shalonda Williams' book. And also for this month, don't forget, we have my grandmother's birthday bundle. So for $65, you can get a t-shirt that says I'm living my blessed life. You can get a mug, you can get the bookmark, as well as an autographed copy by me. And also, if y'all want to see that amazing stage play that Josh was talking about, God's Plan, it is also available for purchase online. All right, y'all. Y'all know who it is, your favorite kingdom influencer, Mr. EagleVision of EagleVision Production. I love y'all. There's nothing y'all can do about it. I am out until tomorrow, where we have Mrs. Monica Shaw and Diane's Castle.